Alright, fuckers. Welcome back to another trade recap. Let's get into it. Juneteenth. No one really knows what the fuck Juneteenth is, let's be honest. What are we celebrating? Can one person tell me? I don't think so. Does anybody know what Juneteenth is? I really don't think so. But it's a bank holiday, so you know what I mean? Fuck it type thing. I heard it's something about black people. I know that. It's definitely something about black people and like African Wakanda shit. Anyways, let's get into what really matters here. You guys didn't come here for Juneteenth. You're here to see the market. So, yeah, pretty solid day. Even on a bank holiday, we had clear draw on liquidity, which was what I predicted last night. Is we would come in to fill this new week opening gap that we have literally just been free falling towards all week. So Monday, market open, and we get this huge, just massive bull run. Johnny Sins cock up. You see that? Hung like a horse. And then just a sort of a fallout, due to news and all this stuff going on with Israel and Iran right now. Amongst other things too, obviously. But yeah, so free falling towards this new week opening gap right here. And then my prediction was, okay, tomorrow's Juneteenth, bank holiday, but New York market open is still the biggest market session. There's a bunch of retail traders. It's not all banks in this shit. So I was expecting for us to still have a move. And I thought since banks were going to be out of the game that our move might be the sell-off towards new week opening gap to close it. But the only way that I would have taken that trade, the short, is if we showed some signs of some sort of manipulation, right? Obviously, we had this perfect entry right here. If we look, I mean, there's really nothing much better than this. This sort of like this is what an ideal trade would look like right here. Extension, come up to equilibrium, and then free fall. That's the ideal trade right there. But the thing is, you don't always catch that, and it just didn't really look too probable at the moment for this to happen, for this kind of sell-off to happen. But right at market open, we just completely dumped it. I wanted to enter, believe me, I did want to, but I'm not chasing green candles over here, so I just sort of stayed out of it. However, we had this, so after free fall, as soon as we closed the gap, this is where the gap was closed right here. Market sort of gets a rebound off of it, and at first I took a short. This was my first trade of the day right here. Mark it out for you, sorry. Fry for gore. Something like this. Yeah, there. Stop right here. Ended up closing early, barely early. It probably was gonna fucking I had extended stops all over the place. I was just gonna try and take a long ass one. So my target was these equal lows right here. Past the new week opening gap, I was targeting these lows to see if we could maybe take out some lows today with low volatility and all that. I thought that maybe we would keep falling, which still could be the case. I mean, we did only come back to equilibrium of the range, so it is possible. Like, we only came up, and on S&P, I don't even think we came up all the way to equilibrium. Oh yeah, we did. See, we came up to equilibrium on S&P, and then if we go on here, we did it as well. That was where this mark was. This was my fucking partial. So yeah, that's where my partial was, and then full TP was up here at this high. Which yeah, played out pretty good. Was almost stopped out because as soon as I hit partials, stopped to break even, and then I almost got stopped out right here before following the continuation. Something light, 125 ticks, pretty small for my style, but you know, low risk type of thing. Um, Thankfully, I was able to get some of my losses back from the market, which doesn't always happen. But I also don't really trade twice in one day. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Regarding all the news and stuff, I mean, I had made a video last night that I'm gonna post, so you're gonna get like a double upload today. But yeah, regarding news and all this shit, um, next week, big news week. Gonna be a lot of volatility in the market. Um, and then all of this, and then you got to assume that nothing else is gonna happen with Israel. Because that's like apparently the biggest thing that matters right now. People don't care about what's going on in America. The fucking whole immigration ICE thing. No one cares about that because that doesn't affect the money. The stuff in Israel war that affects money, so that's gonna move the market. So you really want to be looking out for that. Make sure you're not trading during any time that there's like a press conference or anything, because you might just fucking lose your account. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, see you tomorrow.